Hi, my name is Jenni Philippe. I'm French and I live in Sydney. I'm currently the lead of customer experience design at Telstra, the largest telecommunication company in Australia. My team is made of 9 people, mainly service designers, customer researcher, and user testing specialists. I've been working in that space for around 7 years and really enjoy bringing together my management consulting background and strategy specialty with design thinking and human-centered design to help organizations transform the way they work, the way they think, and better innovate with the customer at the center of what they do. I've always been really keen to learn about different techniques and enhance my experience and practicalities in design thinking. And I recently came across the service design sprint community, and I found it really interesting. I really liked the way they were looking at services rather than products in the way we think and plan out the whole design process. And engaged with Ed in the last few weeks and months, and found it really interesting that this technique could actually be leveraged and implemented in different countries. The fact that the methodology was shared and accessible for anyone in the community that would have been taking the course. So when the opportunity came about, I decided to enroll. In the meantime, I also read Jenni's book on the service lean startup and also the GV book, and I was really convinced that this course was going to be very useful for my job. Not only because the way we work currently is over many months, and I thought that the sprint technique over 4 days could be a really handy technique to leverage for certain problems that we're trying to solve and really meets the business expectation in those timelines. So I really enjoyed the 4-week course that I just did. What was really interesting about it was not only the mix of different material coming from various different sources, but also grounded into the educator's experience. So there's a lot of practical examples, great videos also developed for the course, and also what was also quite critical in that course was the ability to practice along the way. So we were paired up with a peer. Each of us had a different challenge to solve, and we'd also role play for each other the role of the key stakeholder or the CEO of the company looking at resolving that problem. So it made it really tangible and real. We really had to focus on solving the problem for that company, and it made it a great way to practice the new techniques and the tools and templates that were shared throughout the course. So I'm not currently looking at how I'm going to be able to embed the learnings and the techniques that I have found through the service design sprint course. We currently have our own design methodology in my company. We've worked on it for many years, and it's an evolving process anyway. So what I'd like to do is probably look at creating a special offering within the company of a 4-day design sprint that currently doesn't really exist in the way we work, and that would help us solve very specific problems that do not require to spend 3 months investigation, for instance. But also what I'd like to do is extract some of the techniques and tools and see how I can embed them into longer term projects. So for instance, the customer journey map, looking at learning, using and remembering around the service. I think that approach is quite different, and that's something we haven't done in the past. I'd love to leverage that into the projects that we do.